The Tony Hawk series isn't exactly known for its consistent quality, whether it be the series' notable downfall after Underground 2 or American Wasteland depending on who you are, whether it be the disaster known as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, the Tony Hawk Ride and Shred games, or Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, the series has had quite a lot of hiccups in its run. Today's video is going to exclusively look at the Pro Skater games and how they pioneered a genre just to eventually become worse than the clones that hit the video game industry in the early 2000s. In this video I'm going to show the entirety of my previous Tony Hawk Pro Skater videos, but with added commentary in between to give a little bit of behind the scenes look at the development of the first game, and also how I still feel about these games to this day. This video is being made before Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 releases, and I'm hoping that it's good, so if it's not good, I'm going to be very sad, because I love this series from the bottom of my heart. Anyways, without further ado, let's start with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, the first game in the series. In 1998, Neversoft came to Activision proposing an arcadey skateboarding game that would see the player moving down through an obstacle course to win a race. After realizing that the playtesters ended up having far more fun messing around in a park at the end of the races while waiting for others to finish, they decided to convert it into the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater we know today, where we see the player completing various challenges in a closed-off skate park area. They pulled out all the stops for this game back in 1999. They had motion capture, they had the developers actually start skating to get a better feel of it, they licensed many songs in order to create its own unique vibe, and finally, late into development of the game, they were able to put Tony Hawk's face onto it. This was absolutely perfect timing, because in 1999, Tony Hawk had just landed his first ever 900 at the X Games, so of course Neversoft had to include that trick in the game. This first game only had 12 people working on it, and they still managed to change the entire extreme sports video game genre as the world knew it at the time. The game finally released on September 29, 1999. Commercially and critically, the game was a massive success, getting a 92 on Metacritic with an 8.0 user score. Now, here's the original video that I recorded with my experience of the game in late 2023. Well, original as it gets. Fair warning, I am much better at Tony Hawk games than I was in this video, and it is a little bit cringe to me now, and I did make a couple of mistakes that I will be fixing for the sake of this video. In 1999, skating as a sport was experiencing a huge resurgence after it slowed down a bit in the early and mid-1990s. For a long time, it was a sport that wasn't super popular with street culture, but towards the late 1990s, you had huge names like Bam Margera and Bob Burnquist that helped bring skate culture to the mainstream. Tony Hawk at that time wasn't known as a street skater, he was a vert skater, and despite this game being called Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, it has a lot of roots in street skating as well as street skating culture. Earlier in 1999, Neversoft got hard to work at creating a skating game to strike while the iron was hot, as skating was seeing a rise again. Simultaneously, DMA Design, which later became Rockstar, was partnering with skating magazine Thrasher to create their own skating game, Thrasher's Skate and Destroy. While they both have a similarity in being skating games, Skate and Destroy was much more of a realistic take on the sport, while Pro Skater was an arcadey pick-up-and-play experience, which ultimately became much more popular. Neversoft got Tony Hawk to plaster his name all over it, which ended up really helping the game, because just a couple of months before the release, Tony Hawk landed the 900 for the first time ever. Of course, the Tony Hawk line of skateboarding games is a very long series with many ups and downs, but for this video, I'm going to focus on the first game and see if it still holds up. Just so that it's known, this is far from my first time playing this game. No, I'm not very good at it, but unfortunately I'm unable to do a completely blind playthrough of this game and give my real first thoughts. Before getting into the main levels of the game, I do need to talk about how the game is structured. So first of all, each level has 5 tapes that you need to complete, and the tapes really just consist of easy missions that you jump into the level and complete. One of them is finding the letters in the word skate, so S-K-A-T-E. You have to just find them scattered around the map at different areas. Another one of the challenges in this game is trying to figure out where you need to go to smash 5 boxes or grind 5 lunch tables, but it's all pretty simple throughout the entire game. 2 of the 5 tapes are just scores, so one of them's a high score and then one of them's a pro score. And then the final tape in each level is just a secret tape that's a little bit difficult to attain, but you can find it around the map pretty easily. I think the hard part is really trying to figure out how you get to it. There's a whole bunch of different skaters to play as in this game, but I decided to just go with Tony Hawk, because if I'm ever going to do this as a series, I kind of want to keep it consistent with who I'm playing as, so I'm just going to go with Tony Hawk throughout this whole series if it becomes one. There are some very small customization features which are pretty cool for its time, but nothing too spectacular. Other than some of the challenges in the customization features, the main gameplay really just consists of doing skate tricks. I mean, I don't know what else you would think that this game has, but yeah. The controls are very simple. It's pretty much just you press triangle to grind, you press circle to do grab tricks, and you press square and a different direction to do flip tricks. And then X will just give you a straight up ollie. The controls are simple, but they are pretty intuitive. Honestly, it is pretty easy to pick up and play even if you've never touched the game before. Anyways, now that you know some of the basics, let's go ahead and get started with talking about the first level, Warehouse. Man, Warehouse is such a classic stage for the series. Of course, since I'm not playing it for the first time, the sort of tutorial aspects are a bit lost on me, but it's still very classic and still pretty solid. First thing I want to note about the game feel is that it is a little bit clunky and even sluggish, and oh boy, I can feel the lack of a manual feature that would later come on in the second game. I was able to get all of the tapes without much effort. I mean, really, it's not meant to be anything super difficult. It's pretty simple, but it's very effective. School. School is where the game actually feels like it gets to the game part. The design of the level is honestly genius. Starting you on top of a sun shield thingy allows you to get some airtime and really try out some tricks you can perform in the air, as well as connecting them with the grind. Speaking of grinds and connecting, pretty much the entire level is connected by one long grind, which can be seen very easily when you go for the skate letters. The table grinds were easy, as well as the skate letters and the tape. Where the issue started was the high score. If I'm being honest with myself, I f***ing suck ass at this game. It was genuinely difficult for me to get past 25,000 points. But after about a half hour of struggling, I did manage to hit it. Really, all around it's a pretty nice level. Nothing that's gonna make you whip out your and start immediately, but it's solid. Ow! Ow! Oh god. The mall. Listen, I'm not here to shit on this game. With that being said, mall sucks. It's not designed horribly, but it feels far too linear. Plus, the draw distance is a little shitty. I guess this could possibly just be my emulator, but I also noticed a lot of stuttering, especially when going through glass. This level's just kind of bland in my opinion, and without manuals, there's just too much grinding over and over again to be fun. This is also where the lack of a balance meter really got to me. I can't f***ing grind for more than 3 seconds without immediately eating shit. I'm skipping the pro score for now, but maybe I'll come back to it. Really just not much of a level, and it's pretty forgettable in my opinion. Chicago. Chicago is a competition level. It's a pretty standard skate park area, and you need to get the best score possible without failing as much as possible. I just did one go and got second place and decided to move on. Downtown. I love downtown. Hitting the no skating signs and just going through the streets in a lively setting feels like the street skating aesthetic that this game was going for. The way the cars absolutely floor you as well is so funny. It's designed really well as a loop, but it also feels explorable in a way that Mall obviously doesn't have and School doesn't fully capture. It took me a few attempts to get the hidden tape on the rooftop, but man, when I did get it, I felt great. The fact that there's some challenge to get the skate letters also makes it feel much more rewarding. The little offshoots like the way you get to the roof is also just nice to have. Ramps all over the place to trick off of. God, it's just so f***ing fun. I didn't manage to get the pro score, but we'll see if I end up going back later. Downhill Jam. Downhill Jam is an absolutely classic stage in Tony Hawk history. There's even a full game named after it. This is exactly what Mall was going for and what it should have been. It feels like you go at Mach 10 while zooming down the map. It's nothing absolutely groundbreaking, but man, it is fun. The little side places that you can use to go down are awesome. The hidden tape is challenging, the E for skate is challenging, it's just all around a great level. I actually was able to get every tape, and I even got the pro score. Burnside. Burnside is also a pretty classic area. It's similar to Chicago's, and it's just a normal skate park area. It's certainly more difficult than Chicago, but not horrible. I managed to get second place after a few tries. I really like the aesthetic of Burnside a lot. San Francisco. San Francisco is very similar to downtown Minneapolis, but it's during daylight, and instead of cars driving past, it's trolleys. It also suffers the draw distance issue, but it's not too bad in this one. Destroying the cop cars is fun. Getting all the letters in the tape is a whole building climb before a giant ramp that takes you to f***ing smash the roof of a gazebo. It's very cool. I didn't get the last tape, but that's fine. Roswell. Roswell is the final level of the game, and it's a competition. No, it isn't the most amazing and impressive place of all time, but it's definitely cool. I like the fact that it's a fictional area and it has to do with aliens. It feels like a secret stage even though it isn't. Also, I'm from New Mexico, so it's pretty cool to see it in a game like this. I got second place first try, a little anticlimactic. So, that's it. The game isn't bad. It's still pretty fun to this day. However, it doesn't make any sense why you would play this game now when there's the remake, but there's also Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, which includes the manual, which makes the game better in virtually every way. I think I'm just gonna give this game a 4 out of 10. It just doesn't hold up super well in comparison to the other Tony Hawk games. Okay, real quick, it's me in the modern day, and how the fuck did I glaze this game so hard just to give it a 4 out of 10? That genuinely makes 0 sense to me, at all. And I'm going to retroactively change that score to a 7, because I still think this game is great, but I do agree with the future games being better. Anyways, back to it. Before I completely end this video, I want to also talk about the Game Boy version of this game. I haven't really seen any people talk about it, and I've always been interested in ports of games on handheld since most of them always turn out to be completely different games. This game is no exception to that rule. I'm just going to structure this segment by talking about all 3 of the different game modes. Let's start with the first one, Half-Pipe Mode. So Half-Pipe Mode is the very simple pick up and play arcadey part of the game. Essentially, all you do is go side to side in a half-pipe attempting to do tricks while you're in the air to get a high score. At first, I was pretty f***ing dog shit, but after a while, I got better. It has 3 different stages, which are from the original game, Burnside, Chicago, and Minneapolis. It doesn't quite make sense because why did they choose 2 of the tournament locations and then Minneapolis when they could have chosen Roswell, which could have been really cool. All the stages are really the same exact thing aside from looks. Burnside is just a default looking skate ramp, Chicago is the inside of a place and looks pretty cool, and Minneapolis has a giant f***ing wall on one side that's honestly a little disorienting and distracting, and it has the f***ing Twin Towers in the background. Really, the mode as a whole is simple, but it's fun enough, just tricking and gaining momentum and stringing tricks together to get good combos. Tournament Mode. Tournament mode is really the actual game part of the game. The actual gameplay consists of speeding through a linear area with a whole bunch of things to grind on as well as ramps, and you race 3 other skaters while doing it. There's little speed boosts around that you can pick up and then activate, then there's little point bonuses in the form of tapes that you can pick up on the ground. Honestly, it's a pretty fun mode. The first map, Street, is pretty much just a street that you run through. The second one is Park, which is also pretty simple and similar to the first one. Downtown takes place at night and is a little different, but largely the same. The fourth is Harbor, and honestly, I really don't like it. It's just so easy to run into everything and anything you see. Plus, sometimes the other skaters hit me off my board, killing all of my damn acceleration. Like, come on. The last level is just a skate park with a whole bunch of ramps around. Speaking of the ramps allow you to perform tricks when you go off of them, and I only figured out the Stalefish in Indy. When you perform these tricks, the actual game pauses for a second to show you the trick performed on the entire screen, which completely just takes you out of the game for a second before throwing you back in. It's a little jarring and makes me want to not do the tricks at all, especially because they're only worth 3 points. Where this game mode shines is when you go and grind on rails constantly and go between rails and chain them together to get a lot of points. It's fun because you have to aim yourself a specific way and time your jumps correctly as you move through the level, and when you start going really fast, it's a good challenge and it's satisfying to pull off. I actually enjoyed the tournament mode quite a bit in general, and I can imagine when I was a kid I would have gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it on car rides. The last game mode is just a one-on-one race, so it's the previous mode just without points, and all you have to do is race to the end of the level against an NPC. I really don't see much of a reason to do this mode since the tournament mode also includes tricks, which makes the game much more interesting. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Game Boy Color is honestly pretty solid. It isn't going to blow your mind by any means, but it's a pretty fun and mindless experience that can be satisfying at times. To be honest, I kind of prefer it over the original, since in the original I was constantly thinking about how I could just be playing Pro Skater 2 instead. Also, this game gets bonus points for having a really good soundtrack. For Game Boy standards, it sounds really good. I'm going to give this game a 5 out of 10. Hey, also, what the hell? How could I ever prefer the Game Boy Color version? Man, what? I'll keep the score of 5 just because, you know, that's fair enough, I guess, but also, I do not prefer the Game Boy Color version. I don't know what I was smoking. Anyways, after the success of the first game, Neversoft had to lock in and make another one quickly. They expanded the team so that they could start doing yearly releases, which is not surprising considering Activision owned them. But when they made Pro Skater 2, they didn't want to just simply rehash the game and add more levels. No, they wanted to make a genuine sequel that improved upon the first game in many ways. The most notable of this is, of course, the manual feature, but oh boy, the manual really felt like it did revolutionize the series, and that's because it did. Now you could do what feels like infinite combos. The in-game HUD felt stylized better, in my opinion as well, but either way, here's the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 video.
Look at what we're launching. The new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. We're talking lots of new tricks and hundreds of insane new combos. There's even more courses, a park editor, and a dream team of skaters to choose from. Skateboarding reaches new heights with new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, rated T for teens.
Just 1 year after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater hit store shelves and became a massive hit, Neversoft got hard to work and released the sequel, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. This time around, they decided to add a whole bunch to the previous formula that worked in order to constitute a full sequel. I'd say the most notable of these changes is the advent of the manual trick, which allows you to combo tricks together much easier and for much longer. They also added a money system, which is a big change. The last big thing they did was add a whole bunch more challenges to each of the levels in the game, which inflates the time playing the game, but in a good way. To this day, many people consider Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 to be one of the best, if not the best, game in the entire series. In this video, I'm going to figure out if I agree with that. So without further ado, sit back, get a snack, and enjoy. Hanger. When I first loaded it up, it looked like this, so I switched emulators, and then it ended up fine. The hangar is honestly a great way to start the game. It's a larger area than Warehouse from the first game, which is nice. The challenges are, of course, the 6 score, collect skate, barrel hunt, collect 5 pilot wings, nose grind over the pipe, hit 3 hang time gaps, find the secret tape, and 100% goals and cash. One of the things I mentioned in the intro that's new to the game is cash. In each level you earn cash for completing goals, but you can also find cash scattered around. In this level there's 2 secret areas that you can go to, one of which has a whole bunch of cash, and the other of which just has a secret tape. To get to the secret tape, you grind on a helicopter, which causes it to take off and it fucking explodes in the air. It's honestly really cool to see an environmental activity in a game like this. Other than that, all of the challenges in this level are very simple and easy to follow, as you'd expect from the first level, but also, immediately, I can feel how much tighter and enjoyable the controls are in this game in comparison to the first one. The first level shows how much of a step this is in the series. The game isn't going to do any messing around. The soundtrack right off the bat is just ripping, I love it. Despite this area being so small, it is packed to the brim with ramps to trick off of, places to grind, and objects in general. It feels super alive and like every inch of the space has a purpose. Really just a great level all around. School 2. Immediately after finishing the previous level, I went to go spend my cash on stats. While I'd like to have more different cosmetic things, I want to just upgrade my actual stats for the most part, since I think that's what's going to help me out the most. School 2 is a really great map as well. There's a golf cart guy driving around all the time who honks and yells at you. There's cash in a whole bunch of different little nooks and crannies. There's a whole bunch of different areas that you can combo together to get really high scores. The secret tape is difficult to get, but when you do get it, you can also go to a little secret area, which is pretty cool. Ringing the bells with the wall ride is so fun. I mean, really, this whole level is just filled out with shit to do, and it's awesome. Plus, when you stand by the restrooms, you can hear shitting noises, which is just the cherry on top. I tried over and over and over and over again to get the 6 score. I wanted to do a kickflip, then grind, do 2 tricks on the way, manual to the big rail, grind down it, land into a manual, then wall ride on the last part to get a really good score. And man, I really did try, but to no avail. I had this heartbreaking run, and I just decided that I would have to move on to the next level. Marseille. Marseille is just a competition map. I don't have a crazy amount to say about it since it is just so simple. It's a skate park with some nicely placed rails and ramps and pipes as you might expect from a skate park. It isn't anything crazy or special, but it does the job. I did 5 attempts, I got 3rd on the first one, 2nd on the second, then I struggled to get 1st and never got it, so I just decided to move on. New York. New York is an awesome map. First of all, the aesthetics are all on point. The taxi drivers going around and scream at you, the random gunshots and screams, and the subway going around the whole time. Speaking of the subway, you can grind on the rails of it, which can lead you to a secret area that's surprisingly large and has the secret tape. Collecting skate in the coins, of course, is lined up nicely and flows as it normally does. You have to ollie some fire hydrants, 50-50 Joey sculpture, and the regular 6 score, pro score, what have you. Generally, this level isn't too bad, other than the 6 score and, of course, the cash icons. The goddamn cash icon on top of the statue, I swear to God, is impossible. No, I'm serious, I think it's actually impossible for me at this point in the game because my air stat and speed stat isn't high enough to pull it off. At least I think so I'll go back to it later. Actually, I upgraded my stats and went back right after, and I managed to get it, so I think I genuinely couldn't do it until I upgraded. Really, this level is great, and I love it, but at this point, I move on because I was struggling with the 6 score. Venice Beach. Venice Beach is fucking awesome, but it's also really difficult. The aesthetic of the whole level is just so on point. With the trees and graffiti and tables and the magic bum, it really captures the essence of Venice Beach. Collecting the skate letters and spray paint cans is easy. I got the pro score very easily, but I started having a problem with hitting 4 V8 transfers. I mean, it's the same as the issues I had before since I went over and over and over and over again and couldn't get it, then I upgraded my stats and I was able to land it. The map is pretty sizable. There's a small secret-ish area to reach, which is cool, and if you go off the map into the sand, then it teleports you back to the beginning, which does make sense because how the hell are you supposed to skate on sand? Anyways, I think it to be physically impossible to get the secret tape with my current stats, so I'll definitely be coming back later on to attempt it. Skate Street Ventura. This is just another competition level. I truly don't have much to say about it because it is just an indoor skate park area, but I mean, the layout's nice, I guess. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Philadelphia is a pretty awesome level, but boy oh boy did I struggle with it. The overall layout is really good and fun. There's multiple paths you can take from spawn to grind and move around like crazy all around the map. Collecting skate in the Liberty Bells was pretty free, as it always is. The lip trick in the secret area was pretty easy, but the struggle starts when I'm trying to drain the fountain. I looked up a video to help me do it, and in the video he went up by doing this, but no matter how much I tried, I just couldn't do it. Then I saw a comment to grind on this power line to do it, and I did it, but man, it took a really long time. Trying to blunt slide the awning also took a long time. Don't mistake that for complaining though, because I actually think that the challenge is welcome, and it makes it feel a lot more sweet once I finally do whatever goal I'm aiming for. I decided at this point that I'd go back and try to do some challenges from other levels I didn't do, and also I upgraded my deck since I didn't realize until this point that I could do that and my stats are almost maxed out, except Switch. I decided to ditch my previous strategy to getting all of the challenges on School 2, and it worked out because not after too long I managed to get the 6 score and complete the level. I went to Marseille and got gold, I went to NYC and got all cash icons and the 6 score, then I went to Venice Beach and struggled for a very, very long time before finally getting the 6 score. After I decided to go to the bull ring and win the silver, I called it good. Create a skater. I made myself in the game. This doesn't really look like me all that much, but this is the closest thing that I could get. Honestly, it's a really cool feature to have this in a 24-year-old game. It's super impressive for its time. Conclusion. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is a phenomenal game. I can't really word it any other way. It's super fun, stringing combos together feels great, all the maps are full of little secrets and fun things to discover and do, and it doesn't hold your hand, allowing for some real challenging moments that once you surpass, you'll feel amazing. I have to give this game an 8 out of 10. It's just genuinely really good. If you're not interested in the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance versions of the game, you can click off now. I'm not going to go through beating these games or seeing every little aspect, in fact I'm really just going to be checking out the first level a little bit, but yeah. Game Boy Color. Wow, this game fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but the controls are just so stiff, I can barely figure them out, and I barely even play the game at all. I gotta say, I enjoyed the original Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on Game Boy Color a hell of a lot more than this one. I'm not even going to give it a score because I didn't really play enough of it, but yeah. Game Boy Advance. Now this version gets interesting. Just look at it. Isn't this super weird? It's so impressive that they got this to run on a Game Boy Advance. Are you kidding me? This is just so cool. It has all of the challenges present in the original game as well. I'm just really impressed with how this game runs. It feels so smooth. All of the tricks are here with the use of the shoulder buttons. The tape area is here, but you just open it differently. I mean, just look at this. Anyways, I didn't play for super long either, but I am really impressed with it. So that's going to do it for this video. I know this one's a little short, but I promise that the next ones will be a little bit longer than this one for sure. I agree with my points in this video a little bit more, even though I'm not quite sure why I kept in weird moments of silence and whatnot when I was talking, but I was most definitely right about the next ones being longer. But a big part of that is because around this time I actually changed the format of my videos to include in-game commentary while I was playing. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 is my personal favorite. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 is critically considered the best, but Pro Skater 3 for me just tops it. It brought the series to the PS2, added reverts which made infinite combos actually possible, gave the series some of the most entertaining and creative maps, and just overall for me, it's the definitive Pro Skater experience. With that being said, here's the Pro Skater 3 video. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 released just 1 year after its predecessor, and it brought the series into a brand new generation. The game also released on the PS1 and Nintendo 64, but the real full version was on the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube. It added tons of features, but it mostly expanded upon what worked in the previous game, such as now adding a revert move, adding an actual balance meter for grinding and lip tricks, and of course, lots of new characters and special tricks. It's one of the only games that GameSpot ever gave a 10, and is considered by many people to be the best game in the Tony Hawk series of games. This to me is one of the rare cases of a video game series that leaped to a new console generation and truly did a great job at doing it. Later on in the Tony Hawk series, they would seriously fumble the console leap, but apparently this game didn't fumble at all. Today, I'm going to play through the game and find out if that's true. Keep in mind, a lot of this commentary that I'm giving, I wrote back in January on my first playthrough of the game. The live commentary segments you're going to be seeing is me replaying the game this month because I lost all the original footage, so if something I'm saying in the voiceover doesn't quite make sense, keep in mind that it goes with the first time that I ever played the game. Without further ado, let's get into the first level. Foundry. Right off the bat, this game feels better than the second one in my opinion. The controls just feel a little more stable and tight, plus the addition of the revert makes combos flow infinitely better. I collect skate easily and release the valves and get the 6 score. When I start to struggle is grinding the molten bucket because I'm a moron and didn't realize it was the bucket and not the pool. And then when I realized it was the bucket, I struggled to get the timing correctly to grind it. I soaked the 4-min cannonballed over the half pipe, and then I had to get the secret tape in the last stat point. The tape was the easy part, and it's on the way to the stat point. I tried over and over and over again trying to get the stat point, and I had quite a frustrating and embarrassing experience because I know that it's not supposed to be this hard, but I guess it turns out I suck cock and balls at this game, so I definitely struggled. Either way, I did eventually get it. I already heard basically the whole soundtrack on this one level because of how many times I had to attempt the damn stat point, but I can say that I love it. I recognize some of the music because of Viva La Bam, which I loved watching when I was younger, and I still revisit from time to time. If you've seen the Jackass movies or show, and want a show that is kind of similar, but it focuses on Bam Margera, I would highly recommend it. The show is still hilarious and really fun to watch. Alright, let's unfortunately turn off the music for this game, because it's very, very copyright music heavy. Alright, Foundry. The first level of the game. It's the warehouse of this game. It's the, whatever the one, what is it called? Hangar? I think it was called Hangar. The other one in 2. I'm trying to get the 6 score real quick, because I'm goated, so I can get it, like, 2 seconds. Ah, shit. Or I suck. There we go. Skate, easy. Oh, come on. Turn around, buddy. And get it. There we go. No! Oh, this skill point's gonna be a bitch. I already got all the challenges done in this fucking level, but that fucking skill point is gonna fuck me over. I suck. Oh, please. Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. It wasn't that bad. Wow, I already finished this whole level. It's been like 5 minutes. Canada. Right off the bat, due to me being a lobotomite, I struggled to figure out how to get the damn E on skate. After trying to jump to it and do weird wall rides and jump over a fence to land on it, I realized I could just grind over the not-so-subtle advertisement signs to get to it. I got the 6 score with no issue, and then I went for the secret tape, which is honestly really cool. You open up a little area and go do some platforming in order to reach it. I did struggle getting it though, because you need to get a good amount of speed to make it, and building speed is difficult in a tiny space. But time and time again, when I got to an area where I have to grind on it, I accidentally went on the incorrect rail and I kept missing it. This also happened in my recent playthrough. Eventually, I did get it though, and I went and did the easy challenges, got Chuck Unstuck, where you just drive into a guy who got his tongue stuck like it's a Christmas story, and then you bury the bully, where you just hit a tree and bury a guy in snow. After this, it's just impressing the skaters, where you skate past them and do tricks and they'll be entertained. I gotta say, Canada is a really good map aesthetically speaking, and it feels really big and lived in. Immediately, this game shows off how much more powerful the PS2 is in comparison to the PS1, because this game has actual humans standing around and doing various activities. And I have to say the render distance feels fucking awesome after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, because that one had a pretty abysmal render distance. I love how this map is multifaceted as well, where each area feels different, and you have the parking lot, an actual skate park, a little forest area. It's all around a really good map.
Big score complete. I'm so fucking good at this game. Shit. Fuck. No! Shit! I tried so hard. I almost got it, too. What? I was so close. What the fuck? What? Oh my god. What? What? You son of a bitch. You suck. You fucking suck. You fucker. You fucker. God damn it. Shit, man. I keep going to the side. You fuck. Oh, I made it. Come on. You suck. You fucking suck. I'm gonna fucking shoot myself in the head. Holy shit. Finally. Oh, praise God. Can I get the skill point before the timer's over? Last skill point's right over there. I see it. I see it. Fuck, get over the fence. I'm fucked. Move, Tony. Ah. Here we go. Last stat point. Finished Canada.
Rio. This is the first competition map of the game. It's nothing too insane, but I do like the background and just overall aesthetic. The middle skate park area is nothing to write home about. I like the fact that you can do an infinite grind around the perimeter of the map though. Getting the stat points was super easy, as well as getting the gold medal.
Oh, what the hell? I can knock that down. Okay, and I lost the fucking combo because it played the stupid little animation for me. It's kind of fucked. I didn't notice all the ambient noise that there is in this game until I turned the music off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Light 150k, easy. 83k. Just a light 260k. I'm pretty much the best fucking Tony Hawk player of all time. Oh, alright. Never mind, I ate shit. Holy shit. 500,000 point combo right there. I'm fucking goated. Oh my god.
Suburbia. This level is fucking awesome. The layout isn't the most amazing or groundbreaking or supreme thing ever. Where this map really shines is its world building. Apparently it's supposed to be Munich, Germany, but nah, I know America when I see it. Skate was easy, 6 score was easy. For some reason I struggled getting a particular pumpkin, but I managed after some time. The secret tape is easy and really cool. First you grab an axe, give it to the thin man so he can break into the mansion, and then you go up into the mansion and grind on the spire out front of it to get the tape. On the side, when you're in the mansion, you can see someone being haunted, which is just so cool. Really, throughout the whole game, it just totally oozes with soul. I can tell the developers were super passionate about it and wanted to make a great game here. There's people grilling, there's construction going on, which, my god, construction is always happening in Suburbia, I swear to god. Like, where I live in real life, there's always some new construction going on. There's a little trailer park area, just, god, I love this map. You have to grind a couple wires to get electricity on for somebody, nose grab over a ramp, and get the stat points. I did all of it without too much trouble, other than that one goddamn pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh my god. This is all funky. It's cool. Spooky drop. So now I just need to get the 6 score and I'm done with the level. This level's really cool. Honestly, I really like this level a lot. Wow, that fuck me, right? Alright, fuck you. There we go, 6 score, easy. And I ate shit. Got everything and all the skill points and everything. I'm so fucking good at the game. Oh my god.
Airport. This level reminds me a lot of Mall from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, except it's miles better than Mall. Instead of reaching the bottom and the level ending, there's a whole area at the bottom to skate around. It's not an abandoned airport either. There's tons of people all around doing what they do, and there's security that will force you to bail if you run into them. You have to stop some pickpocketers, grind all around this area to visit 10 countries, get tickets for your skate buddy, and airwalk over an escalator. All in all, pretty simple, as are the stat points. Now the part that gets difficult is the 6 score. You need 300,000 points for the 6 score. Boy oh boy, did I try and try and try and try. I knew I could do it. I toiled over getting it and got so close to giving up so many times. I decided my best route was to immediately grind where the ticket was, then manual over to the escalator rails and gather up as big of a multiplier as possible, then grind down more escalators and manual and see what I can do from there. But man, did I struggle. So many times I lost out on 150,000 point combos. Sometimes I'd get a good combo and ignorantly continue down the path trying my damnedest to get any more points. That idea was not working in my favor. Instead, once I got the fabled 150,000 point combo down, I decided that my best course of action would be to head back to the top and fucking do it again. And I did do it again. And I didn't have enough points, so I went to the top again, and I did it. And I fucking did it. 6 score. I went for damn near an hour trying to do it, but once I finally did, I felt the victory coursing through my veins. Airport is complete, and I can move on to the next level with a sound mind, knowing that I was able to conquer a challenge I almost gave up on.
Holy shit, I just got it. Wow. So, okay, I have a quick little story to tell about that score, right? I tried recording this video a long time ago in January because I wanted to do like the series more, and then the video didn't do that well, but I want to do it anyway, so I'm just doing it anyway, right? But back then, whenever I was recording, because, you know, I've beaten this game already because I beat it for that video, but whenever I was trying to go for that score, I mean, I swear to God, I tried for like an hour and a half trying to get the fucking score, right? And I just got that like 3rd try or some shit. Like, I'm kind of baffled, and I almost just got it again, and I was just yapping. Oh my God. Hello? Hello? Stop! I suck! I need to hit this guy. Alright, come here, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Christ. Goddamn, ladies! Move! Move! What the hell? I don't even know where the fucking pickpocket went because you guys decided to walk into me. I mean, the pickpocket is fucking gone. Oh, there he is. God damn it. Come here, asshole. I'm struggling right now. I'm really struggling right now. Trying to get this fucking skill point. Come on! You fucker! You piece of shit! Tony, you fuck. Fuck you. You shitter! You fucking shitter! Shit! Fuck me! Oh, God. There we go, finally. God damn. Yeah, the secret tape is fucking free on this map. Oh, shit. Okay, then I got the last stat point, too. Yeah, there we go. Christ. Is that all of them? That is all goals. Let's go. I'm so fucking good at this goddamn game, man. Shit.
Skater Island. On the surface, this looks like your typical competition level, and while it kind of is, there's much more beneath the surface. The main little area is cool and all, but if you grind on a pirate flag, you unlock the outside, which has a fucking pirate ship. How cool is that? It even plays an animation of cannonballs breaking open the side of the building. This shit is so awesome. I head over to the pirate ship, and let me tell you, after my airport victory, I didn't quite have it in me to try for a crazy amount of time, especially since Bam Margera somehow got a 95 score. Like, how the fuck did he even do that? I will certainly go back to this level to attempt the gold once I have my stats higher, but for now, I'll take home the silver and I'll be satisfied with that.
I suck. I'm really bad. I suck really fucking badly. They still get first place? Yeah, I did, even though I suck ass. Ahoy, there be more skating outside. Okay, so where, outside, where's the, okay, there's one of the skill points. It's over here. Okay, now where's the last skill point? I don't remember if it's out here or not. There we go.
Los Angeles. Los Angeles is a really, really cool map. First of all, when you do the start the earthquake goal, part of the fucking freeway falls down, which is just so cool. None of the challenges gave me much issue. Getting all the stat points was easy, getting skate, stopping the car chase, and even the 6 score was pretty simple to get, and I didn't have much of a hard time getting it. This level is cool and I like it, but in my mind it just doesn't have as much personality as the previous one, so I've less to talk about, but it's still a cool level.
Let's see you tear it up. Ow, fuck. I forgot how to get the T, because I remember the T being annoying to get. Okay, it's not that bad, I just need to get some speed. Oh, okay, never mind, it was really easy to do, I'm just a moron. I can't remember how the fuck to do Japan. No! God damn it. Fuck you. Fucking... what is the sound I'm hearing right now? It's horrible. Fuck. Fuck me. I suck. I suck. Oh, you fucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. You son of a bitch, man. I suck. Fuck you. Okay, thank God. I can get it this time. Jesus Christ. Fuck. I just lost a 386,000 point combo. Fuck you. Let's go. All goals complete. I got all the skill points. So goddamn good at this fucking game, man. All goals complete. Let's fucking go. Time to go to Tokyo.
Tokyo. This is the final competition in the game. The aesthetics of this level are just so fucking on point. It tickles my brain looking at all the lights. Winning the competition was actually pretty easy. I didn't have much issue doing it at all. Plus, the way the map is set up allows for lots of satisfying grinds and enjoyable setups. Where I got into issues was trying to get all the stat points. I got 4 of them just fine, but the last one I struggled hard. I just could not for the life of me get enough speed to reach it, and I decided to give up on it, but it's okay because I don't need it to beat the game.
The first run. How did I do? Wow, 99.99. Looks like I'm fucking goated. No, aye. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking good at this game. Wow, 199.8, the highest score you can get. I'm so good. To be honest, I'm not even gonna go for the stat points in this level because, to be completely honest, they are bullshit. The stat points in this level are fucking stupid, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. Plus, I don't even need them anyway. I'm already goated. Cruise Ship. This final level is a hidden level, but you get it by just beating the game. Cruise Ship is a fully fledged level though, with 9 goals to complete and the level of detail this game has in all of the other levels. It's really great, it might even be my favorite in the game. I got the 6th score after a little bit, it wasn't too bad, and I managed to do all of the other challenges with little difficulty except the Impress 7 Neversoft girls. For whatever reason, I kept running out of time and fucking up, but I did eventually get it. What the hell? What the fuck? No! I didn't get the fucking stupid tape. There we go. There we go. I'm basically... I mean, the ladies fucking love me, obviously. There we go. Easy. See, they love me so fucking much. Now I just need to do the score. Oh, the fuck? The net doesn't count as somewhere I can go? No way! I would have literally gotten the high score just then if I didn't eat shit because I suck. Fuck. Fuck, I would have had it. Yeah. I suck. Really? How's that deck taste? Fuck you. Alright, you know what? I have a good feeling. I think I'm going to get it this time. I think I'm going to get the 500,000 points right now. And you know what? And I'm saying this out loud, and there's not going to be... fuck. Alright, this time I'm feeling it. Alright, this time I know I'm definitely going to get the 500,000 points. And I'm going to just have this in one long cut. Well, there is no cut. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to cut this, because I'm going to get it right now. Right here, right now. On Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Come on. Let's keep going. I fucked up my first combo, but it's okay because I still have a minute and a half. You suck. Come on. I can do it. I know I can do it. Because I'm goated. Okay, come on. Come on, Tony. Come on, Tony. You know you can do it, right? Okay, 900. Start with that little thing, and then let's get up here. Yeah. Yeah, come on. Come on, Tony. Come on, you fuckboy. No, you fuck ass! You suck. Shit. Okay, come on. Fuck. Thanks. Alright, come on. Yep, get on there. That's what I needed, is to get on that grind rail. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, it's okay. 100k. Let's do it. Let's get it. Almost there. Just another 100k combo. Light. That's so light. I can hit a 100k combo while taking a fucking nap, man. Oh, you shitter. Come on. Tony, where the fuck are you going, Tony? Not time to take a dip. Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. You shitter! I'm gonna kill myself. No way! No way! I'm keeping that in anyway, just because I was literally 700 points off. That is crazy. 700 points off. No fucking way. Alright, I'm definitely gonna get it this time, but I'm not gonna make you watch the whole thing. We'll speed it up a little bit. You really? The fucking pedestrian in my way. God damn it. Let's go. I'm fucking goated. Did it in 1 minute. I'm crazy. Let's go. 6 score complete. All goals complete. New special trick slot unlocked. Secret character unlocked. Darth Maul. Let's go. I had no idea he was in this game. Alright, let's do some free skate with homeboy fucking Darth Maul. Come on, where you at, buddy? Darth Maul. There he is. Darth Maul, let's go. He's force choking the shop worker in the background. Let's go to Tokyo. Let's go. I'm fucking literally Darth Maul. He's not even on a regular skateboard. He's on like a hoverboard. It's pretty cool. I know you get Wolverine if you do like every. I think you have to do every goal as every character. Fuck that. I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me? I don't have the time for that. I mean, the game's great, and you know, one day maybe I'll do that. But I mean, yeah, that's not happening for this video. That's for fucking sure. But yeah, actually, speaking of the video, this is it. I mean, I'm gonna rate the video now. I'm gonna do a quick tier list though of the maps in this game, what I think of them. I think I'm gonna do that for this Tony Hawk series in general. Is just give you a tier list of all the different maps at the end. But I hope you enjoyed the video. It's short, but yeah, you know, Mortal Kombat's coming soon. Got a lot of other games on the horizon, you know. So I think this game's really great. I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10 because it's not perfect, but this game is really fun. There's a lot of enjoyable parts, just in general. It's a very enjoyable game. It feels so much smoother than 2, in my opinion. The addition of the revert 2 is just like the cherry on top. Fantastic game, really. I mean, if you've never played a Tony Hawk game, I would recommend you to start with this one, to be honest. I mean, it really changed everything in the series. This is kind of the golden standard when it comes to classic Tony Hawk. This is kind of, you know, where you're gonna go for that. And 4 is good too, but it's, you know, it's not as classic, and you know, the games after this don't follow the same kind of thing. But you know, like I said, start here. To be honest, it's a great game, and yeah, that's all I have to say.
At the end of the video, I did do a little tier list of all the maps in this game, which you can check out if you wish, but it just felt like it made the video a little too long, so I'm not going to include it in this one. But yeah, great game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, in my opinion, is still great, but just not as great as the first game. It still did really well, but it didn't quite reach the level of Pro Skater 3. Also, sorry for how fucking chopped I look in the Pro Skater 4 video. I tried a green screen thing for my videos for a bit there, but oh my god, I was so chopped. I'm sorry for the incoming jump scare. A mere 1 year after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 released, Neversoft got hard at work at its sequel, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. This time, they weren't going to do the same thing they've done the past 3 entries. Well, kinda. Instead of getting thrown into a level for 2 minutes with a list of goals and you can do them however you'd like to, you instead go up to people and talk to them and they give you the goal. This is a bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, it does give the player more freedom to just explore the level however they'd like to before doing a goal, but at the same time, going on an Easter egg hunt for people can get a little bit taxing. I don't know, something about it doesn't feel right to me, but I'll talk about it a little bit later on. The game didn't only change that, I mean it added a whole bunch of new tricks and special tricks, which I'll also touch on later. I shaved my face, so I kind of look like I'm like 14. If I removed my nose ring, I'd look even younger. Maybe then Dr. Disrespect would DM me. Let's talk about the first level, college. Alrighty, starting a new career as Tony Hawk. Let's do this. College. Unfortunately, I can't have any music because it's all copyrighted. Let's talk to this first guy, Ollie the Bum.
Hey, Skater!
I'm not gonna listen to all of that shit. No way! No, that's stupid.
Way to go!
Damn, that was... it's kind of boring. That was just free. Get a 750, or not 7... Wow. Imagine if it was a 750,000 point score. Maybe then I'd have a little bit of challenge, but this game is just free. Okay, I say that as I eat shit.
Skater's just not letting go. If you can hold on long enough, maybe the thieves will run out of gas.
Maybe the car will run out of gas, you think so? The thieves will run out of gas?
My car!
Yeah.
My baby!
They just said, fuck it. There's a guy skating on the back, fuck it. We ain't stealing no more. The professor has another thing for me?
If you can even spell.
Let's see if I can spell. Okay. Oh, no way. That didn't count? What? That didn't count either? This is stupid. That was dumb. What? Why did it turn me around? This is pretty free. I just jump back and forth. Wow, toughie, that one. Jeez.
Oh man, now my mom's gonna have to watch this again.
Of course, the football players are number 69. I think that's all the goals here. I think I did all the goals in college. I did. Huge. College is a pretty good introduction to the game. It's very simple, but it's spacious, and it feels lived in. It lets the player get a hold on the new goal system without getting too overwhelmed by it. Plus, all of the goals here are pretty simple. I mean, there's a mission where you have to collect pink elephants for Ollie the Bum, there's a mission where you have to get kegs of beer down from some frat boys, and there's a mission where you have to hit jocks to kind of defend a nerd. I mean, it's clear from this first level that the series is starting to now lean a little bit more into the silliness. But hey, it's a solid stage, and it's kind of one of the fan favorite stages, so it's pretty solid. Now here's San Francisco. Fuck. God damn it. It's kind of annoying I have to do all this shit again, just because I failed the last one. Oh my god, and I failed the first one. Hello?! Get on the fucking rail, Tony! Fuck you. Suck the cock out of my ball. Suck the... I don't even... What am I even saying? Fuck you. Oh my god. The fuck is that guy doing? Why am I over here? I'm like way the fuck over here. It spawned me like far as hell from the signs, from the pier. Get up! Get the fuck up, Tony! No way! I suck, dude. Fuck. Hello? I can't even get on the fucking thing. Fuck, this is hard. Oh, okay, I did it. Jesus, man. Fuck. Holy shit! No! That was going crazy, man. What the hell? The fuck shark? This level, in my opinion, is not quite as good as college. It feels a little bit empty at parts of it. The pier is just not very fun to explore. It just feels kind of clunky to go around on a skateboard in it. There's 16 goals in about every level in this game, but some of them feel really pointless because all it is telling you to press buttons to do certain tricks, and it's just kind of like boring and pointless. Some of them are pretty creative though, and you know, some of them are also pretty good practice. Even though I had a hard time with it, the one where I had to manual and then jump and then manual again, it was a little bit challenging, and it did kind of help me get better at manuals in general. I also really liked the shark one, where there's a painter who is about to get attacked by a shark and you have to save him. But I don't know, other than that, this level is really gray, and it just doesn't feel super lived in, so there's that, I guess. So I mean, that's really it for San Francisco. Time for Alcatraz. Alright, what's this first one?
All right, listen, you little worm.
That's supposed to be Bam Margera?
How fast you can knock 30 of these random...
What? Where did I even just go? Where even am I now? In relation to where I just was? Where the where did it just, where did it just spawn me at? I'm just like somewhere totally different now. Hello? What the fuck? This shit's like Mob of the Dead. This shit's totally like Mob of the Dead. Like right here, you'd go up to the gondola. There's that trail over there for like different perks, but right here would be the gondola. Should take you all the way up there. Come on, Tony. What? Ranger Bob kissing my girl? Hello? Am I stupid?
Okay. Oh my good lord, Ranger Bob has gone and amassed an army of hypnotized tourists. Scott is so fun, and will shoot
The
him to
fuck?
silence. Knock him up. Nice work,
That's
my
so
friend.
funny.
We just stopped that rotten Ranger Bob, but we also beat his speed record. I told you he was evil.
What the fuck? Bro's shirt just says college. Just nondescript college. This competition area, it just kind of sucks. I think it'd be a lot better if there was like stuff in the middle, but there just isn't. I collected the O! I collected the last O, but I f***ing restarted because I'm a lobotomite! Wow, 449,000 point combo. I'm really like that. I really like the concept of this map. I mean, the fact that it's a prison that was defunct years and years ago, but now is kind of a tourist destination. I mean, it mirrors the real-life Alcatraz, which is cool. Bam Margera is the first person I talked to. I'm sure he's doing great these days. And he asks you to knock down some tourists into the water. And, like, it's simple, but it does kind of fit Bam Margera's personality, especially at that time. You go on a tour with a guide who is, you know, trying to plot against the evil guide that works at the Alcatraz prison, which is pretty cool and it's pretty funny. I like the commentary a lot. There's a prison escapee who gives you multiple goals that you have to do to try to help him escape, which is cool, except the last one, which is just a collectathon, and I didn't want to do it, so I just didn't do it. I mean, Alcatraz overall is a pretty cool level. I do like it, but it is a little bit drab, which, you know, I guess it's a prison, so I guess that's to be expected, so that can't really be a huge complaint. But I don't know. I mean, the concept is good, and a lot of the goals are pretty good. I just think the execution probably could have been a little bit better, but it's pretty solid still. So here's my gameplay for Kona now. My ass totally forgot to hit record, man. That's crazy. Well, I only did one of the fucking goals, and I'm not going to do it again. It was the snake one, and it sucked. It was not fun. But I did it. But now I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I'm supposed to do the fucking Misty flip over this stupid fucking hut. I just looked up a fucking video on how to do this shit. And even the guy that did it in the video was struggling. He attempted like 6 times before actually getting it. That was it, too. I should have hit the fucking... the shit! I should have done the fucking move, man. Fuck. The trick. No way! That's the little hut gap?! What?! Oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Finally! Finally! Jesus Christ, man! Oh! Oh! Okay, I just looked up a video, and this last location, it's f***ing horseshit. It is f***ing horseshit. Back here, bruh. I was literally, like, really close to there, too. I just didn't see it because it's all f***ing hidden. So yeah, I didn't really get the footage of the, snake luging area. That was really difficult. But I mean, other than that, I mean, the level is, like, pretty simple. I mean, it's just a big skate park. Some of the goals are annoying, other goals are just fine. I mean, it's really not anything super creative. I mean, I understand that they should probably have an actual skate park level in a skating game, but it just didn't feel super great to me.
Even though I did like the layout of the skate park, though. I mean, it's fun to go around and do combos and shit because it's a skate park, so it's kind of what it's made for. I don't know. I mean, I don't hate this level, even though there are a few goals that are just kind of treasure hunts, which I'm not a big fan of, but, you know, it's there, really. It's just kind of there. Now for the shipyard. Fuck you, man. Shit. I need to upgrade my f***ing lip balance, I guess, because I haven't upgraded it, like, at all. I don't use lip tricks. No one does. Where the hell's the bee? Oh wait, I don't know how to spell at all. Oh no. Come on. No, no! No, it's supposed to spine transfer. It's okay, it's okay. Come on. Come on. No, you... No! God damn it! Come on. Come on! Let's go! Oh, that was so tough, actually. To be honest, I'm not really feeling the shipyard. Wow, I cannot talk. I am not really feeling the shipyard level, so I'm just gonna move on to London. I didn't really like the shipyard. It's just way too drab and depressing to skate in, and the goals just aren't that special to me. Some of them are also weirdly hard for this point in the game. I mean, there's another collectathon that I just skipped on because I didn't want to do that. I don't want to go around and collect a whole bunch of shit in a skating game. It's just not fun to me. I mean, that's really all I have to say about Shipyard. I wasn't a big fan of it. I mean, it's fine, but just not a huge enjoyer of it, so, yeah. Now, on to London. Wow, I got a 99,552 point combo when I needed a 100,000 point combo. 500 points off. I don't know. It's so hard to know where to go. Oh my god, of course the bus was there at that very moment. Perfect. Really? In the bus, right there at that moment. That's so fair, dude. I think maybe whenever I activate the combo, maybe it should just despawn the buses? Because that's like, that's unavoidable. What am I even supposed to do about that? Where's the O? There's the O! Okay, that wasn't that bad. I realized I can't believe I'm this far. Okay, dude, stop yapping. I can't believe I'm this far in the game, and I just now realized that if you hold X while you're doing a manual, you actually go faster. I didn't even realize that. This is stupid. This is so stupid. I can't believe I'm struggling right now. Are you serious? Connect me to the damn rail. And now I'm too far. God damn it. Fuck you. Come on, man. In what universe should this be difficult? Sure, good enough. Whatever, I'll take it. God, I'm struggling. Come on, really? Oh, and I'm way back down. Dude, I'm gonna fail. I'm gonna f***ing fail. This is stupid. This is so dumb. I don't want to do a f***ing lip trick, man. Stop! Fuck! Oh my god, dude. Stop! Really? Set me right off the edge. God damn it. I don't even know how to get up here. See, that's great, but then it just sends me straight off the fucking edge. I don't care. I don't want to go off the edge. In what dimension is that what I really wanted to do? Stop. And it immediately just sends me over there, man. That's not what I wanted to do. Move! Of course I didn't have enough air. Why would I have had enough air, man? God damn it. Can't have shit in London, man. God. Turn around! Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Get up, Tony. Stop being a baby. Okay. Can I please, pretty please, get the T? No, that's not the rail I wanted to go on. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, go the other way. Okay, whatever. Alright, come on, come on. Tony! I swear to God, Tony! Get up! Oh my God, get up. Stop! I don't want to do a lip trick. When does anybody ever want to do a lip trick? Come on, get up! Yes! Oh my God! Oh! God damn it. Finally. Oh, come on. Get up there, Tony. Okay. No, stop. I see the elephant's gonna get trapped. Okay, stupid. Get up, Tony.
Over here, there's some action going down.
Stop! I hate that!
Over here,
I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. Come on, man. I feel like I go way too fast. I can't do anything.
some action going down.
Really? Look at this guy. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna watch you get trapped. Enjoy getting trapped, Buster. Honestly, this level's pretty good. It feels a lot more lived in than San Francisco did, which is the other big city level in this game. The elephant one was a little bit tricky, but I will give points for creativity, and it wasn't horrible to do once I actually got the hang of it. The skate letters were a bit of a bitch, though. I was not having a lot of fun doing those. But there's one where you have to race some cops, which is cool. There's one where you have to sketch on the back of a little, like, police motorcycle cruiser thing. I mean, it feels relatively lived in. Plus, I do like the fact that they made the characters that you talk to random people that would live in London. I think one of them was called Bloke, and the other one was called Cockney, which is kind of a funny name, Cockney. It's very British. But hey, I mean, it's probably one of my favorite levels from the game. I did like London quite a lot, really, overall. Now for the zoo. Congratulations! You made it to the top! You've unlocked the pro challenges for all pro skaters in the game. Your specific challenge awaits in the college. Go there now? No. No way! Oh, I hate this goal, man, because you have to do it 3 times in a row without failing at all. I didn't mean to do that. I hate this! Oh my God! Why? Finally. Finally. Oh my God, dude. Shit.
That was a close one.
They just let the lions just waltzed out of their enclosure. They just walked out of the enclosure. I mean, what are the lions gonna do to the people that are just exploring the zoo? It's open! What the hell? I did struggle with some goals in this level, and I didn't complete all of them. But the aesthetics in this level are kind of, you know, one of the best in the game, really, and when you look at the other levels. This one actually has some pretty cool personality moments. It looks pretty cool. It's a little bit nonsensical. I mean, why would you be skating around a zoo? But I don't really care if it's nonsensical as long as it's fun. And it is. I mean, I definitely had some frustration with it, but I didn't do all the goals because it's pretty much the last level in the game, and I just kind of wanted to move on to Carnival because, if I'm honest, at this point in the game, I was getting a little bit bored. And I didn't really feel that with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, so take that as you will. So now there's 2 levels left, and they're both purchased in the secret shop. One of them is Carnival, which is pretty cool. Like a carnival. And then the other one is Chicago, which is from Dave Mirra's BMX 2, I believe. So I didn't even play that one because it doesn't really count to me since it's actually just a level from another game. So I played Carnival a little bit, but I only did a couple of the goals. Surrounded like a carnival. That's kind of funny. I mean, there's not much to say about this level because I didn't do many goals at all, but I do really like the way that the level looks. It's very small, but it's cool. I mean, the aesthetic is pretty good. I kind of wish that they just expanded this level and replaced, I don't know, Shipyard or one of the more drab levels with it, because then we'd actually have something that had more personality and was a little bit more entertaining to play in the main game. And that's really everything I have to say about the actual game. The Flatland manual tricks weren't introduced until London, which is something I have a problem with, because that was kind of a big thing that's different in this game, is the fact that it introduced Flatland tricks, which would become more important in the series going forward, but they still were introduced here. And it doesn't introduce that fact that you can even do those tricks to the player until London, which is like the second to last level. And honestly, the fact that I have to go around and talk to people in order to get my goals, it's a little bit over encumbering to me. I just don't really like doing it that much. I mean, it does add a little bit more personality and flair, and there's voice lines, and there's certain skaters that have their own voice lines, and that's cool. I just don't like the fact that sometimes it was kind of hard to find where my last goal was, and I had to search around for a while, and, you know, 9 times out of 10, I just skipped the commentary that they were giving anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like, why play this game when you have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3? Why play this game when you have Thug Pro nowadays? But really, I mean, at the time that this game came out, I think if I was, you know, not knowing what I know today about how the series went, if I had Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 sitting next to each other on my game shelf, I think 9 times out of 10 I would pick Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. It just kind of feels better. It kind of like flows better. In my opinion, the levels themselves are better. Plus, the levels in that game have a lot more, I don't know, unique characteristics about them. They just feel a lot more like creative. I mean, I don't hate this game though, because it still has that classic Tony Hawk skating, which I can really enjoy, and of course, knowing where the series goes from here, I can appreciate this game more, knowing how awful it will get. I think, overall, that I'm going to have to give this game a 6 out of 10. I know I dogged on it for most of it, but like I said, I still had a good time. It's not an awful game, it's just not as good as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which is a big issue when your predecessor is bigger and better than your current, you know, game. I guess in 2002 it was current, but not anymore.
Yeah, honestly, I think I put it pretty well in this video. I still enjoy this game, but it just doesn't compete with Pro Skater 3 for me, and I know a lot of other people feel this way. For me, it was the first time there was a genuine step down in the series from a prior entry, and boy oh boy, is it really all downhill from here. There were more Tony Hawk games after this, but they aren't part of the Pro Skater series. Underground was pretty good in my opinion. I know people can be mixed on Underground too, but apparently it's still good, and the next couple of games are more controversial. But then, the rights to Tony Hawk got switched over to Robomoto. Now Robomoto would create Tony Hawk's grave, kill him, throw him in it, and then piss on it. They did Ride and Shred, 2 peripheral games I'll talk about in a different video down the line, but after that, they made a remake of the original Pro Skater. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD was released for the Xbox Live Arcade and didn't even include every map from the first 2 games, killed the aesthetic, charged for extra maps later on, and then got delisted. Apparently, it didn't even feel good to play. This was the first real abysmal thing to happen to the series. I mean, I haven't played it, but I believe people that say that it's dog shit. But here we are with the final original title in the Pro Skater series, Pro Skater 5, developed again by Robomoto. It was a complete failure. Here's that video now. After 13 years of Tony Hawk fans patiently waiting and anticipating a true return to form from the series after the quite successful Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 was finally announced. And honestly, from what I can find online, the fans were not happy. They complained quite a bit on how the game looked pretty awful for third quarter 2015. And to be fair, yeah, no, they're absolutely right. We got Dying Light earlier the same year and it looked absolutely beautiful. We got Bloodborne, we got The Witcher 3, we got Fallout 4, hell, we got fucking Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and that game looked like it was made 2 decades after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. Between Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 and 5, there were many Tony Hawk games released. I'm not going to list them because I'll probably miss one, and then for the next 2 years the comments will remind me that I forgot a simple game, and I don't think I can take that mentally. But many of these games had decent reception, with others having, well, let's just say they were dog shit. Specifically Ride and Shred, which used a peripheral that simply did not work for most people, but even when it did work, the games were still horrible. I think the key reason that Tony Hawk started to fail really hard was that Neversoft stopped developing the games after Proving Ground in 2007, which still didn't even get great reviews. Instead, Robomoto took charge, and they're known for working on Ride, Shred, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater HD, which was shit, and finally their magnum opus of unplayable slop, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. The other games they made, I've simply never heard of, so I will not speak on them. Robomoto then proceeded to shut down just a year after Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 released, and wow, I just can't seem to figure out why that could possibly be. Later on in 2020, we thankfully got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, which is a fantastic remaster that I love so very much, and it makes me excited for the future of the series. Normally this is something I wouldn't mention because I wouldn't want to date my video for future videos, but whenever I first started making this video, a little teaser appeared in Black Ops 6 that said 3/4/25, and it really looked like a Tony Hawk's Pro Skater thing, and this video was actually intended to go up a lot earlier, so I was going to talk about that. But yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 is coming out, which I'm extremely hyped for. I really hope that they just absolutely kill it with that game, because they really fucking killed it with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2. So if they can do anything like that with 3+4, I will be very happy, and I really am extremely excited for it. That's probably one of my most anticipated games of the year now. Anyways, I digress. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 finally launched September 29th, 2015, and holy shit was it panned by critics and fans alike. While I'm not going to have the same issues, it is worth noting that on launch, the game was insanely broken and unplayable. And you saw the title, and even though originally when I wrote this part, I said that I'm not going to have these same issues, I definitely did, actually. I had a lot of issues, but you know, we'll get to that in due time. If you want to know more about the state of the game at launch, Flippy has a great video talking all about it, which I would highly recommend. Now, in 2025, I've done myself the disservice of playing this game and completing it for a video. Let's find out together if Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is really the steaming shit heap that fans seem to remember it for, or if it's a misunderstood masterpiece that surprisingly aged like a fine wine. The barracks. Let's get it started. Apparently, I did collect combo at some point. Don't remember doing that, but let's get it. Wait, shut up. Why would I need PlayStation Plus? Okay, I can start a private game. That's dumb. Always online feature, L. Feels weirdly stiff, like too stiff. Like, funky. The cel-shaded look is horrible. I have to play with no music, so the game's gonna sound really, really desolate. Why, when I turn the camera, or when I move my character model, all of the, like, lights and reflections have, like, a weird motion blur effect? Oh, that looks awful. I think I'm gonna have very little reason to enjoy this game. So, I guess it does a weird Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 thing, where to do any of the challenges, I have to activate them, but it's not with people, it's with, like, a weird arrow. Okay, wait, I'm confused, because it said hold to start Ring Rumpus? To begin Ring Rumpus, but when I do that, it gives me the list of missions. Can I select any mission? I can. So why do they have separate markers when I can do it whenever? What is this mission? I have to collect these cones? Why is my head big? For no reason. Oh, that's horrible. The slam is terrible. What the hell? And why is my head big? That's just annoying to look at. The slam is so disorienting. Who decided, like, yeah, dude, let's put a fucking slam in the game. It's so horrible. I can't believe I'm retrying the same mission for the third time, bruh. Because I guess the cones don't respawn until you fucking go to the pool. The slam is so dumb! Stop, dude. I hate that shit. I hate the slam so much, dude. Not to mention the layout of this park is dog shit. Like, this isn't even... It's not even, like, a good layout, or, like, a satisfying layout that you would normally see in a fucking Tony Hawk game. Oh, I have to be the specific part of the pool. Or... Oh, okay, I have to jump in the pool to deliver the fucking cones. Yeah, no. Yeah, sure, dude, fuck it. Fuck it, dude, that makes so much sense. I like, how am I supposed to fucking line that up? Like, that's not even... And then I jump at the end there. Like any normal person would do, and there's a fucking, like, who designs this, dude? Oh my god. Yeah, dude, I want to fucking slam there, dude! That's what I wanted to do. Whoa! What? The physics are so shit! I can't, and, like, Finally. What? How did that not count? How did that not count? I didn't get 26 codes. I jumped into it at the end. How did that not count? How did that... What? Get up, Tony. Fuck, dude. Wait, why is it... I just realized it flashed away for me to get back on the board. I didn't, like, actually get up and get back on the board. It just did, like, a fucking jump cut.
to put me back on the board. Good. What is happening? Dude, go! I love how, like, collecting skate is just actually insanely free because there's no time limit. It's just kind of there. Oh, cool. There's no more skate sounds, I guess. It just bugged out somehow. Oh, and now they're back. Sweet, dude. This game was coded on a fucking Electronic Tiger game. What? How did I... Yeah, dude, sure. Yeah, fucking flashbang me so I can fucking load back in, dude. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure, dude. What? It, like, doesn't know what to do if I just jump simply on the fucking... on the rail. Like, this bug happens every time. That's not even like a... I'm literally just ollieing. And it just doesn't fuck with it. That's crazy. Wait, L1 activate? Whoa. What does that do? That just makes me, like... Wait, how did I lose my combo there? I actually really don't know what I even did there to cause my combo to be lost. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. This shit's so boring, I just started scrolling reels, dude. Oh, not enough air? Not enough air to reach it? Yeah, okay. Fuck you, dude. Like... I hate this fucking stupid fucking game, dude. Oh, great! Oh, I have to do it again, dude. I love this game. I love this game. This is so fucking awesome, dude. This goes crazy. This is so good. Oh my god. Oh, cool. Not enough momentum for the fucking ring again! Why is it, like, all just reskins collectathons, dude? So, like, all these fucking missions are. What? 25.13 seconds. That's not enough for the 6 score. Fuck you. Fuck you and suck my dick. Sick. Just because I did that jump, now the whole fucking run's over. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done with this level. I don't even care. I don't even care.
The barracks. Man, what a poor excuse for a first level. Let me take you back to the first levels of previous Pro Skater games so I can show you how this map just pales in comparison. We got Warehouse, a classic small map that lets players get familiar with the game, and it flows well. It has a dark and dingy aesthetic, but that's a good thing. Hangar, which is better than Warehouse in my opinion, and gives the player a good amount of space as well as some little secrets that you can enjoy, and it's really satisfying to play on. Then we got Foundry, which also has that dark and dingy vibe, but this time they're humans doing their work, and everything makes it feel a lot much more alive, and there's little secret areas to check out. It's a very good intro to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. And finally, we get College, a large open area that's just filled to the brim with personality and a whole bunch of real humans that you can interact with to get your next missions. Now, we get the Barracks, a fucking skate park that looks too clean for its own good and also has no type of secret area or even a satisfying flow to it at all. It feels almost spooky with how desolate it is in this place. The aesthetic of this map is just way too basic. There's no character here at all. The missions themselves are extremely bland and boring. The majority are just collecting shit in a given time period and none of it makes any fucking sense. Like, yeah, dude, fuck it. Collect ice cream cones and put them in the pool. Hell yeah, dude. Go fuck yourself. Alrighty, it's time for Bonfire Beach. What the fuck? Okay. Oh. Okay, that's... I'm not supposed to go to the beach. Okay. My fucking microphone's falling! So a high score mission and a head exploding mission. Okay. Really getting ballsy here, huh? I mean, come on now. They could have at least had Tony simply say the tricks. Just have him say manual, Indian nosebone, grind. Like, he could have just had him say the shit. I mean, like, even he could literally just say the word quick. Pop, shove it, heel flip, tail grab. Just, like, record, like, 5 different versions of him saying that shit and put it over. Like, it's such a small thing I feel like they could have done. Not to mention the mission itself is so fucking boring, dude. Like, I'm gonna actually lose my fucking mind if every single goddamn map has the same fucking high score, big head, fucking trick, Tony says, rigs. Like, if I burped while saying that, but still, if they all have this same shit, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Oh, sweet. I somehow didn't go far enough to get to that fucking...
to get to that fucking ring, dude. That's fucking... Oh, man. That's so fucking cool, dude. Marshmallow Madness. I'm gonna lose it if Marshmallow Madness is collecting marshmallows and then delivering them somewhere. Fucking guarantee you that's exactly what it is. No, I don't want to play fucking co-op. Why is co-op the top option, by the way? Another little nitpick. Why? Why was there a burp as I was loading into that? What the fuck? Oh, yeah, delivery marshmallows. Dude, what a good idea, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Fuck it, man. Let's just make every fucking dumbass fucking map have the same goddamn missions. But but it's different though. It's different though because instead of ice cream cones, I'm delivering marshmallows. You know what? I'll hand it to them. At least marshmallows is in line with the theme of the map. Like the previous map had like a little ice cream shop, I guess. But at least this makes more sense. I'm delivering it to a fire. But like, who am I delivering this to? Because there's no fucking NPCs anywhere, dude. We're in the apocalypse and everyone's dead except Tony. Yes, collect fucking orbs, dude. Fuck it. That's a good mission, dude. Players are gonna love that. That's what Robomoto was thinking. They're like, oh hell yeah, dude. The players are gonna love doing this mission, where they collect fucking orbs by doing tricks. The players are gonna they're gonna love the shit out of that, dude. Because that's why people love the Tony Hawk series, is the orb collecting missions. Yeah.
Bonfire Beach. Well, to give credit where credit is due, this map does have a better aesthetic than the first one, and I can at least appreciate that. It also definitely has better flow. That isn't to say this map isn't dogshit though, and the missions follow a pattern way too similar to the first, so make it even feel worthwhile, if I'm being honest. Nothing about this is really any better than a single map from a previous game. It's really just worse in every single way. Except aesthetically, of course. Like, if I'm being honest, I low-key fuck with the aesthetic, but that's really the only praise that I can give this map.
It's cool 3. This game blows, dude. This game's so shit.
Got it.
Failed to join online session. Game lobby is full or no longer available. Please try again. Oh yeah, because by default it's an online session when you click start. You literally click start, no warning that it puts you into an online game. It's just start. So I have to start a private game because this game's servers don't exist anymore. No! The servers don't exist anymore. I'm so sad.
No.
You know, every day I wake up, I get out of bed, and I thank God I don't have to play Tony Hawk.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever it's called.
Yeah, Pro Skater 5, dude. It's the shitty one, dude. All the other ones are like good, or at least there's something good about them, even the ones that aren't super highly rated. This one is just straight dog ass butthole fart shit.
Dog
Why is it
butthole
taking
fart
so long? What do you mean failed to join online session? I started a private match.
Nah, man.
Game's so shit. Don't even want me to play it.
Hey, if you can't even finish the video, does that get a negative rating?
Yeah. If it physically does not let me continue playing the game, I will still make a video out of what I have. It'll make it even better to complain about. Failed to join online session. What do you mean, dude? I'm starting a private session. You're telling me failed to join online session?
I'm losing my mind. I can't find my house.
I'm losing my mind. I can't find my house. Go hit the rhyme, dude.
Who's got pipes?
Your brother.
Yeah, dude, I have pipes. I have some pipes that I want you to fill up. Some holes.
Okay. Various holes.
Keep that
in pipes, and then you got an out pipe. I will keep that shit in, gang. I want you to fill me. Failed to join online session. Game lobby is full and no longer available. Please try again. Bro, I don't want to try again, bro. I don't even want to play this game. It's almost like a blessing in disguise, gang.
Yeah,
I don't know. I restarted the game. I mean, the only thing I can really do is, I think, restart my console. What do you mean? Wait, R2 push? Why did they make that an alternate button to push? That's fucking dumb. I didn't even know that there was a button to push. I thought, I always just hold X.
But
That's
you've
how
only been pulling the whole time?
Fuck you. Wait, but no, I'm so confused because holding R2 to push the board, I don't think, if that's a feature in every Tony Hawk game, I'm a straight up moron. But like, I swear I don't remember ever pushing. I just always hold X because that like builds up speed. I'm gonna look this up. I have to look this up.
You've been playing every Tony Hawk game wrong your entire life. You know, even I've played a Tony Hawk game.
Really, what game?
I have no idea. It was on PSP though.
Oh, then I do.
Holy
You
shit.
played Tony Hawk's Underground 2 Remix because it's the only one on PSP.
Ah,
Yeah,
it was fun.
yeah.
I love that game.
Sick.
Yeah, that game it's actually a banger.
And actually, the PSP version is the best version in terms of content. Okay, so R2, this... Yeah, no, so I'm not crazy. Holding R2 does not push you in any other game. I don't know why they would add that in this game, but this game's shit, by the way. If I haven't mentioned it already. But, like, dude, the thing is, you press triangle to grind. And they decided, fuck it, dude, let's also make it so when you press triangle, you do a ground slam. Which provides no fucking purpose except look stupid and act stupid. This doesn't work, I'll just restart my console and pray. Dude, this is perfect because then I can name the video Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is unplayable. Alright, I'm gonna turn off my PS5 and turn it back on and see if that works. Alright. Dude, I now, if it does not work, I can literally call the video Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is unplayable.
Motherfucker, dude.
Fuck, dude. Oh, my capture card is fucking tweaking, dude. What the fuck? Do you see this?
Oh my god.
What the fuck? Dude, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 infected my fucking capture card. Guys, I think Tony Hawk just bricked my console. Dude, Tony Hawk fucked me, bro. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5.
My Wi-Fi too.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking making everything crumble.
I just dipped for like a minute.
Bro, what happened to my capture card, gang? I just unplugged it and plugged it back in and it's still fucked. Alright, is it gonna actually let me play the game? You know, I feel like it's not gonna load me in because it said starting match for quite a while now. Well, I can uninstall the game and reinstall it.
Really your best option, I guess.
Have you tried deleting your cookies?
Have you tried fondling my balls?
Yeah, they say you can delete my cookies, Troy.
Troy, you can delete my boner. Alright. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 is now done downloading. I re-fucking installed the stupid bullshit game. So let's see if it actually works.
Let it go.
If it doesn't work, I'm gonna have to let it go. Like there's not really any other thing I can do. Failed to join online session, dude. I'm gonna fucking crash out. Man, I can't believe I literally can't play the game. Like I actually just can't play it. Like there's nothing I can do.
That's actually, yeah, that's kind of insane.
I'm gonna look it up.
Mega dog shit.
What? Disconnect your console from the internet and you should be able to play. Sure, let's do that, dude. Let's see. If I disconnect my console from my fucking Wi-Fi, maybe I'll be able to play this heaping pilot dog shit.
Let's see. Alright.
Oh!
I probably flew through it.
Oh shit, okay.
Let's go, dude. I can play the game because I'm not connected to the internet. Let's go, dude. I have to do a fucking work around, reach around, dog fucking booty hole, dick hole, butt fuck shit fart to play this fucking cock sucking dick fuck of a fucking shitty fuck game.
Oh my god.
I'm just fucking. I just be.
Yeah, right. Gone.
I just be saying shit, gang. School 3. Well, you saw that this game is not exactly playable. It's actually really fucked up. However, I did indeed still continue to play the game, and I did play every single level in this game. However, the footage for the rest of the video that I have recorded is just not entertaining to watch. It's just really not. The game just fucking blows, okay? I'm going to talk about the other levels quickly here, but just know that the actual footage recorded is just me bitching and moaning the whole time, saying the same shit over and over again, and the game's already bad enough, so I don't want the video to suffer even more as a result of that. So anyways, with that being said, let's talk about the rest of the levels. School 3. Well, this level honestly isn't that bad. It still lacks the charm and flair of the levels in the previous games, but really it's not that bad of a level. It does feel like another school level, but the aesthetic is super weird because what fucking school is gonna have these quarter pipes just hanging around, and the way it's balanced just doesn't feel right at all, honestly. I mean, not much else to say, still the same boring ass stupid ass missions. Mega Park. Still the same dumbass missions with some that are particularly annoying, and that just makes them simply unfun. The aesthetic of the map is just so fucking bland. It's just a regular ass skate park. Mega Park my cock and balls, like this is a pretty reasonably sized park, let's be real. However, I will say this is probably my favorite designed map. It felt the most fun to actually play out of all of the maps so far. I actually found myself just tricking around before doing any of the missions because I was kind of enjoying it, but that doesn't make the mechanics any less dog shit. Rooftops. Another shitty level, especially shitty because it feels like it has no fucking flow. Same boring ass missions. God, this game looks like shit. I can't believe this game came out in 2015. Bunker. Goddamn, another fucking boring ass Nothingville level. It's like it wants to be Warehouse from Pro Skater 1 and also wants to be Hangar from Pro Skater 2, but it happens to be remarkably worse than either of those levels. The same goddamn fucking missions are making me actually lose my mind. There is no variety here. Asteroid Belt. Wow, guys, look at that! Tony Hawk in space! It's so fucking cool. It's so fucking awesome. I love it so much. Woo! Mountain. Goddamn, bruh. This map aesthetically might be my favorite in the game, and there's enough props and lighting around to make it feel at least relatively alive. But the map layout is dog shit. This map wishes it was a mall or the other one like it in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1, but it ain't. It's mountain, and it's dog shit. It isn't varied enough at all to feel fun while going down the mountain. Some shit-ass missions, not getting any new content in this game at all. Really, we're at a point where every single map ends up feeling the same, because it's just like kind of a skate park kind of thing, except mountain, I guess, but like it's just like a little skate park with a different theme on it, and it just doesn't feel fun or good. There's no life to it. There's no life like there was in 3 and 4. Like, it just feels so desolate and boring, and like there's just nothing to do and nothing going on. And not only that, I'm reading the script right now, and I can hardly remember what these levels even looked like. I like, by name, I can't think of them. If you tell me a name of any map from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 through 4, I will immediately picture it in my head. I'll know exactly what it looks like just based on the name itself. Reading these, I can't even remember. I haven't even played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 or 4 in damn near a year at this point, yet I still remember them very thoroughly, and I played them for the first time like a year ago. So, if I could remember those, but I can't remember this game, which I literally just finished recording like a few days ago as I'm recording this script right now, that says something. These maps are so forgettable. Like, I don't even hear anybody ever talking about these maps because they're just so nothing. They're so bland. They're so boring. There's nothing to do in them. There's nothing of value, and there's no new content that you're seeing when you go into a new map. At least the missions in the other games felt varied enough where it was something like actually notably different in each map with the different missions that you were doing. Not to mention, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 had way more missions to do in each map than in this fucking shit heap. Anyways, Wild West. I'm gonna be so real, this game is so boring, I didn't really get any footage for this one, so all I have to say is the missions are the same dogshit poop, just regurgitated, and the map itself is tolerable. The aesthetic is pretty good, and the layout is solid. The Underground, last level, is another shitty mall ripoff. God, this game is just so bad. Boring as fuck aesthetic, and the layout is shit. Fuck this game, man. And really, fuck this game, man. You know, I mean, when I went into this, I was thinking, you know, it can't be too bad, you know, it's Tony Hawk at its core, and in some ways it is, but Tony Hawk at its core isn't just the actual game mechanics, and they even fucked that up. I mean, what's the slam? Come on now, we don't need that shit. Why is there a dedicated button to pushing? This shit isn't Skate, it's fucking Tony Hawk. It's a different fucking game for a reason, you know? Like, it's for different audiences, you know? Even though they have competition with each other, it isn't the same thing. It's like comparing Call of Duty to Battlefield. And it's like, yeah, they're both FPS games, but it's different. The game feels really shit. You know, it feels less smooth than the games that came out on the PlayStation 2 over a decade prior to this game. I don't understand how they could have fucked it up that bad, but they did. And you know, this game is a decade old at this point, and there are so many other games that came out in 2015 that show the power of what the PS4 could do at the time, such as Dying Light, which is my previous video, and you know, that game's pretty good for 2015, and that game looks good as fuck, really. I mean, when you think about how much technology had evolved up to that point, you could expect something looking so much better. I mean, Infamous Second Son came out the fucking year before, and that's an open world game, meaning it has to load a lot more at once, and that game's way more fucking beautiful than this shit. This game looks like asshole, and it all has to do is load a tiny little map. It should not be that hard to make the game look good. I swear to God, Skate 3 looks better than this game, and that game came out 5 years earlier on inferior hardware. So, come on now. There was really no excuse. I mean, Activision fucking published this game. I mean, you know how much money Activision has, even in 2015? Like, billion-dollar company, by the way. Like, they could have at least allocated a little bit more funds, I think, to making the game look like it came out in 2015 and not look like it came out in 2007. The thing is, it's not only that, it's the fact that the game looks the same on Xbox 360 and PS3 as it does on PS4 and Xbox One. If you look at Black Ops 3 on Xbox 360 versus Black Ops 3 on Xbox One, it looks a hell of a lot better on Xbox One. Yeah, it looks totally dog shit on Xbox 360, and I'm not saying the Xbox 360 version is a game that you want to play. However, I'm saying that you can see the difference graphically in these games, but that does not track for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5. They really just didn't try. And I feel like because they didn't try, there should be no reason for me to give as much energy as I am giving to this game. I really feel like I have put too much energy into playing this game, and too much energy into getting all the way to the fucking end of the game. I've seen every level, and I really just regret the time I spent playing this game. I had to fucking put my console in offline mode to play it. It's literally unplayable. You can't play it online. You have to, I deleted the game and everything, hoping that it would work. I did so much trying to get the game to work. and all I had to do was turn my console offline, but that doesn't even make any sense because it was working just fine prior, and I was playing it online. But all of a sudden, it just decided, you know what? You actually need to make sure your console's in offline mode if you want to play this game. What the fuck? It's just, like, so fucking horrible. And if you're gonna play a modern Tony Hawk game on a modern console, play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, and when it comes out in July, I can't really speak on it yet because, I don't know, maybe they're gonna fuck it up. I really hope not. But when it comes out in July, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 surely will at least be better than this because it'll still have the maps at their core as they were in 3 and 4. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say. The game is shit. The game feels like shit. It looks like shit. The maps are shit. I mean, there's just really nothing about this game that, in any sense of the word, is an evolution of the previous games, which is kind of the fucking point. Tony Hawk 1 to 2 is an evolution because they added the manual. They made tricks longer that way. The maps are better. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 to 3, they added humans. They added the revert option to make combos actually infinite. The maps were even more aesthetically pleasing and better. The game looked better because it was a console generation leap. And then you go to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4, or 3-2-4, and in 4, there's now human beings walking around. Like, that definitely adds something to the game. It makes the maps bigger, it makes them completely open world, and then when you start a mission, then it takes you into the mission itself, which is a fine structure. It's not for everybody, but it's fine. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 devolves by making worse maps that are less aesthetically pleasing. They also made the slam for grinding, which is just so dumb. Like, why do we need this? They removed human beings at all, just being present, which just completely drains the life from the game. I mean, in every sense of the word, it is a de-evolution of the previous game. Hell, I would say Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 looks better than this game. Like, really, I would rather play that game and look at it for a long period of time than look at Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 for a long period of time. It has art style and aesthetic to it, and Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 just doesn't. It's just a bland, corporate-driven fucking mess, alright? There's just nothing about this game that I can praise or say is better than any previous Tony Hawk game, because there just isn't anything better. You can make an argument for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 being the best in the series. You can make an argument for 3, 2, even 1, fuck it. You cannot make an argument for this game being anything other than dog shit. There is no argument on the face of this planet that I will ever accept as this game has any type of competition towards any other Tony Hawk game. I would say probably ever. I can't fully say it because I've only played American Wasteland. I have not played Underground 1 or 2. I've not played Proving Ground or Project 8. However, what I can say is that this game, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, is a 0 out of 10 pile of dog shit. You are wasting your money, you are wasting your time by playing this game. There is nothing that you are going to gain from this game except pain, suffering, and wishing that you were playing something else. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 wasn't actually the end. 5 years later, we got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2, developed by Vicarious Visions, who previously killed it on the remakes of Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, and holy fuck, they cooked with this game too. I've played a good bit of this game just in my spare time because I never plan on making a full video on it, but boy oh boy, I really do love this game, and so do the fans. It's faithful, but it also adds the manual and revert to the game, so it just makes it better. Custom maps too. It really looks beautiful, and I really love this game, and now I can only hope that Pro Skater 3+4 will be even close to as good. The game series, I think, really could be on the up and up. It really just depends on how this next game goes. I know in 2020 when 1+2 came out, people were hyped on it, and it did pretty well. It's just unfortunate that Vicarious Visions does not exist anymore, so they're not developing the next game, and last time there was a big developer switch, the series kind of shit its pants. So, here's to hoping 3+4 is going to be a banger, and if you're interested in watching me play that, I will be streaming it when it drops in July. And with that being said, that's all for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and have a good rest of your day.